Cedar Point. Wonder if Sean's gonna join me. Okay, so update. I already got lost parking. So I'm still trying to find my parking spot, but yo, this fucking place is huge. I got lost driving, trying to find parking. Look how big Millennium Force is. Yo, I'm so excited. Okay, so the parking situation seemed a bit disjointed here, but that's probably because I'm here for early entry. It's 8:30 in the morning. The park technically doesn't open till 10. I get to get in at 9 because of the season pass. So, like, they, you know, a lot of people coming through here are for hotels and for boats and such. So I'll give them a break for that for now. The park looks so cool. I can't wait to see what I can get into. I know I want to hit the Millennium Force first because it's been the scariest roller coaster to be my whole life, but it's so far away from the entrance, but we got to head there first. So the first thing I noticed right away when I get here is the smell. But check out all that. Great sights to see, but the smell, it smells like home. I live on Lake Erie too. You got the seagulls flying around. It's a little cold and breezy this morning. But I am going to brave it with no hoodie or anything because you know it's going to warm up. And I don't want to be carrying that shit around all day. I can always buy one. All right, we're at the gate with Gatekeeper right above it. It's a great view. A long time coming to see you, Cedar Point. You better not disappoint. Alright, we're going right for it. We're getting over the fear quick. See the track back there? We're heading on Millennium Force quick, so getting over that fear the first thing of the day. Wish me luck, guys.
Beyond gravity, beyond velocity, gravity knows no force, like Millennium Force. Tallest, fastest, greatest coaster ever. Go full force, Cedar Point.
Alright, so I finally did it after 23 years or so. I got over that fear of the Millennium Force. It's awesome. It's cool, man. That first drop just doesn't stop. 310 feet. I only had to wait like 2 or 3 trains because I've got the, well, not the express. I do have the express pass, but we were allowed in early today. And that was one of the rides that you could ride early today. So that was sweet. So I'm so happy I got over that. Like, that's it. Like, that was like one of my biggest blocks of fear and roller coasters in my life. And I should be good. So let's get on some more fun shit, brother. See if Steel Vengeance is worth all the hype.
It's sundown at Cedar Point, and the wildest ride that's ever come to town is facing you down. Steel Vengeance. We have what it takes to saddle up and plunge down its unforgiving 90-degree drop, to stomach the most gravity-defying coaster on Earth, to rip through nearly 6,000 feet of wood and steel as you ricochet left and right. Or are you gonna cut and run? It's the wildest ride ever built at the only place wild enough to build it, Cedar Point. Save on tickets at cedarpoint.com and add a second day for as low as $20.
So I just got my first ride on Steel Vengeance, and you know, for one of the most hyped up roller coasters I've ever heard, it lives up to it, man. It's nuts. It's pretty wild. It's more than pretty wild. It's super wild. And my ass was off the seat the whole time. It's pretty nuts, man. I don't know if it's my #1 favorite coaster ever. I mean, Velocicoaster was something special. That's probably still #1, but I rode that a couple times. I'll probably get back on this one. But man, was that crazy. I'm going to get you a shot of the drop. It's happening right now, but I'll get you a shot of the next drop so you guys can see this. But Steel Vengeance, definitely a thumbs up. Okay, you're going to experience this crazy drop. What I like about it is it goes up kind of fast. Look at this shit. That is awesome. Busted. So we tried to hit Maverick, but it was closed for now. So next up is the Racer Gemini. Okay, so quick review of the Gemini. It was of course, I mean, it's kind of old and rickety and hurting, but like, there was a lot of cool little airtime on there, and it was like faster than I expected. Pretty cool for an older coaster. I still think I like the really old ones, like the 20s from Kennywood, better. They seem to hold up better. I feel a little beat up after this, but Gemini was pretty cool. It's a shame that this thick boy is closed. There was an accident on it a couple years ago, and now it's being rebuilt. Alright, next up, the first ever roller coaster to top 200 feet. Magnum XL 200. Here's getting a mess. Hell yeah. So the Magnum XL 200, I think it was built in '89. Like I said, it was the first ever 200-foot roller coaster. It's old. I mean, I'm older than it, obviously, but like, it feels old. It's rough, but I mean, it was an experience. I'd go on it again, but definitely rough. And then found out later that I was like in the magic seat, row 3. So cool. Maybe that's why I felt so rough. Maybe I'll try a front seat or something next time. I don't know where we're headed now, so we'll see. So we just got off of the Corkscrew, I think it's called. It's an old roller coaster, an old, yeah, definitely, probably like late 70s. It's like a baby version of Viper at Darien Lake. Maybe come to see the first drop. One loop, one corkscrew. I wouldn't be surprised if this ride is removed soon because it's rough. There's nobody going on it. I got right on the back ride row right away, but meh, could live without that one. You're about to see this whole corkscrew, this baby Viper. It's only got, it's got one pretty cool element you'll see here in a second. So you got your drop. I don't know if that's even 100 feet. Although it did really whip in the back seat, that drop. Flying over to this vertical loop behind the tree, but you can trust me, it's right there. There's a vertical loop. But check out this little corkscrew right here. Over the boardwalk here. That was pretty cool, but it was rough as fuck. Oh, it's so sunny here, I can't even see anything. So, you saw I just got on the Val Raven, which is pretty similar to the Griffin at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, but the Val Raven is way better. Really fast. Really fast. Cool ride. Met a cool couple on there, rode with. Shout out to you guys. And then I went over here, if we could see it, to this old ass Blue Streak, the oldest ride in the park, built in the 60s, 62 or something. I don't know. That's a cool ride too. I like those old wooden roller coasters, and honestly, it was way less rough than the Gemini, and it was way less rough, I think, than the Magnum. So, you know, this park is so huge. Every time I walk around, and there's like, I'm like, well, I only got a few more, and I'm like, I'm up here, and I'm like, oh my god, I still got the Iron Dragon, the Rougarou, the Raptor, the Gatekeeper, and the Maverick I still haven't got on because I was closed. So I got a lot of work to do. So the Raptor, the inverted, suspended looping thing, like 1,005 times better than Mind Eraser at Darien Lake. Like, it's not even close. That ride was awesome. I mean, that was an iconic, like, mid-90s ride, and it still holds up today. So, like, Raptor, if you guys don't think you like those because of Darien Lake's stupid Mind Eraser, it ain't even close, man. That was a rush. I'm a little dizzy. Awesome. So we're headed to the Gatekeeper, the big wing coaster, and, like, it's scary, man. It's scary looking. I got this. Yo, Gatekeeper was wild. So it's like a wing coaster. So you're like, the cars are like on the sides of the track. It's really cool. It's different, and it goes to the whole front of the park and through like these big like locks. It looks like you're gonna crash. It's so cool. Awesome ride. Had a good meal here. I know it's like Cleveland legend, but it was really good. And it wasn't too overly priced. I had a sandwich and fries for about 20 bucks. Alright, so the sun's finally going down a little, and I can actually see if I'm in the shot. And we are trying to find my truck now. But what a good day here at Cedar Point. It's actually behind me. This puts like any park around us, like Darien Lake, to shame. I mean, I know I love Kennywood for what it is, but it's not like this. And Universal's different. Universal's fun, but this park is insane for roller coasters. Absolutely insane. I didn't even get on the Maverick, but I got on everything else. I was running around for like, I got here at like 8:30 in the morning. It's like, I don't even know, 6, 7 o'clock. I got a 3-hour drive ahead of me, and I'm trying to find my my car in the parking lot. Yeah, the 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive is to Mason, Ohio to spend the night, because tomorrow I'm doing it all again at Kings Island. So that should be fun. So guys, if you haven't been here to Cedar Point, check it out. Come, it's not that far from the Buffalo area, 3.5 hours. And for like the young kids and stuff, you know, they just built this brand new like boardwalk, they call it. And it's just right on the beach. It's got a nice bar restaurant, and it's got like this little Wild Mouse roller coaster and a bunch of like classic rides and games. This was well worth the money, guys. Thank you. This is going to be in the vlog, but I'm also posting it on my socials for you guys to see now.